Nachos, how you
What
guys
up? What
doing?
up? What up?
What up?
I hope everybody's doing good.
As you can see, I'm ready for baseball season.
Hell yeah.
Already moved on.
I'm not ready for the fucking NFL to fucking finish, but it's
Me
about to.
neither. But fuck, we gotta move on sometime. Like, unfortunately, we got to this time of the year that we always dread every year,
Yeah, for
the end of the
sure.
season.
Yep.
But
I don't like the teams that are in the Super Bowl, but it
yeah,
is what it is.
it is what it is. Same here. Everybody wanted that story ending for certain teams, but
Yep.
it wasn't meant to be, but
Yeah,
hey, I
people choke.
mean, yeah, they choke and they're winning the first half and then the second half is just
Either that or that MVP never showed up,
yeah.
and you already know who I'm talking about. So disappointed. Like,
Yeah, and then I've seen a lot of videos that they're like, "Oh, it was the refs," and then they're like, "What do you mean? Like, did the refs fumble at the 1 yard line?"
yeah. It's like did they throw that fucking interception in the end zone? It's like two turnovers in the end zone. Like that shit can't happen.
You can't do
That shit
that.
can't happen. Yeah, exactly.
Throw into triple coverage,
Yes, exactly. I
like,
was like, what are you
God.
thinking? Like,
I was
yeah,
watching
no,
that play unfold, and then I see those three. I'm like, "Oh my god! Like, really?
yeah. To
Like,
me,
what
it
do you
was
think
like,
was gonna happen?"
yeah,
They were saying that he
like
tried
three.
that before. He tried that before, and then it worked out. But I mean, come on, man! Like
Yeah,
in
nah,
the
you
in the
couldn't.
playoffs, you don't take chances like that.
Yeah, no, you got to play smart.
Exactly, man. Like,
We got these Niner gangs fucking on IG Live already.
yeah. What do they say?
They're Niner gang to
Oh
take
no!
off my to take off my jersey.
Oh
Never
god!
gonna happen.
Never.
That's not gonna happen. But it is what it is.
It is what it is. Like, hopefully everyone enjoyed this season as much as we did. Had its ups and downs, but I mean,
Yes.
it is what it is. Like we can't win every year, but hopefully, our teams are looking better for next season.
I think they will. Especially like with the Packers, how they prove themselves. They were in there, so with that young squad, I think all you guys could do is just get better. Like next year,
And
us hopefully with
yeah,
this coach that we kept, like he keeps improving that defense, and I don't know if we're gonna end up getting a new quarterback, keep O'Connell, see what happens, because there is a bunch of free agent quarterbacks
oh hell yeah,
out there. You got Kirk Cousins out there that's a free agent, Tannehill, Minshew. There's a bunch of them. So we'll see what happens if we end up getting a new quarterback, if we end up keeping a couple of our players, like running back wise. I know Josh Jacobs is a free agent.
yeah.
But hey, if we let him go, we could either get Derrick Henry. There's a bunch
That'd
of
be
good
a
running backs.
really good. That'd be a really good boost to the your squad, Derrick
Yeah,
Henry.
yeah. There's a bunch of running backs that are free agents next year. I know Tony Pollard's one of them, Derrick Henry, but there's a bunch of them that if we don't end up keeping Josh Jacobs, I would like to keep him. He's a really good running back, but if we don't, there's pretty good solid running backs out there that are going to be free agents.
Oh hell yeah! Like like starting off with Derrick Henry. I mean, he's gonna get paid. I mean, not like insanely paid, but he's gonna get a good amount of money because I mean he's not young
Oh
anymore too.
yeah,
I
but
mean,
he still has it. So he will get paid. He will get paid. Not fucking top dollar like
but he's
fucking
a
we've
good
seen.
amount, something good.
Yeah, yeah, something good that it's like fucking worth of what he does and shit.
Exactly.
But yeah, let's get into some news. We got a bunch of head
Yeah, we got
coaching
some good
and
news.
yeah, like
Good news
a
here,
bunch of
bad news
coaching.
there.
Yeah. And just right now, they just posted that the Raiders are expected to hire former Cardinals head coach Cliff Kingsbury as their offensive coordinator.
All right, I haven't seen him in the league in a while.
Yeah, so they're expected to hire him as the OC. We'll see what happens. That one just dropped in right now as I was scrolling through the news.
All right.
Um, yeah, but there's a bunch of the Rams, they're planning to promote linebacker coach, pass rushing coordinator Chris Shula to defensive coordinator. We'll see how that goes. The Rams were playing pretty good at the end of the season. They didn't start
Yeah,
off so great, but they proved themselves that they could still make it to the playoffs and be a team that you got to be careful for.
yeah. The Rams out of nowhere, they really did come out of nowhere to make the
Yes.
playoffs, and to see how like they just out of nowhere started playing better and better, and then took over that like not I want to say took over the division, but just made did enough to make the playoffs.
Yeah, they
It's
maintained
something different.
themselves there.
Yeah,
They maintained themselves.
they came out of nowhere. Matthew Stafford did really carry that team.
Yeah, and it's funny because at the beginning we didn't expect much from them,
Yeah,
but then you have this kid, Puka Nakua, fucking out of nowhere, just tearing it up while Cooper Cup was out. And then
yeah.
you got Cooper Cup coming back, and it was like back and forward. Either one or the other was just like getting insanely amount of fucking touches and stuff. And then Kyron Williams too, out of nowhere, running back, really good. I
Oh,
really
he's
liked
been
how he
playing
was
really good.
playing. Yeah, I really like how he was playing this year. But yeah, the Rams, they might look good next year. Also, I don't think they'll just try to rebuild just yet.
Yeah, I don't think so. I I,
Yeah,
I really hope they don't think about rebuilding because they're what's it called? They're just one or two defensive players and maybe an offensive weapon away from being like so good.
yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, okay, don't rebuild, but you just need a couple of missing pieces,
Yeah,
and you could be back there for contention and stuff. So hopefully they do, just keep doing what they're like this year. You got Puka Nakua, you got Kyron Williams, little stuff like that made their offense better. If they could keep on doing that, like they could be contenders again. And
they could.
I got a lot of Rams fucking friends. We both do, so I don't hate on them. They're the second team of LA,
Yeah,
besides the Raiders. So they're never gonna own the LA fucking city. So it's all good. Their little
yeah.
brother, their little brother.
The little the little one.
Yeah, that's little brother right there. Then we go on, moving on. Chargers, they hired Jim Harbaugh. He's back in the NFL after winning a title at Michigan. We'll
Yeah,
see what he could do with the Chargers because damn, the Chargers look fucking horrible.
they did.
They look
They
horrible.
needed a coach that's gonna be smart because
Yes.
Brandon Staley he had his good moments, but his bad moments stack up way more.
Yeah.
Like there was some times where like he all he had to do was just go all right, just go for the field goal and score some points and be okay with it. And then
Yes.
just like Dan Campbell, he's gonna put himself in the hot seat for some
Oh
dumb
yeah.
mistakes he made last
Yep.
game. I mean, there's nothing wrong with kicking the field goal on fourth down. I mean, especially like something like if you could get points out of it, and then later on in the game, uh, they just
That's what killed you.
it's what killed it. You're
Yeah,
missing
and that
those
one that one was
points.
too. Yeah, that it's a good risk at times, but during playoff time, that was to tie the game because it was
Yeah,
27-24, I believe. So that was to tie the game. Like, why aren't you like playing it safe and tying the game? I know you
yeah.
want to win, and but momentum wasn't on you at that time.
Mm-mm.
So you could have brought down that momentum that the Niners had, tied the game, and just kept it going, see what it.
I mean,
And
didn't you learn
after that,
anything? Like, didn't you learn anything against the Cowboys?
yes,
It's like, come on, man. It's like you could have tied the game up, gone to overtime.
Yeah.
But no, you wanted to win right now. You want to win right now.
No, or even that, you tie the game, that fumble might have never happened with Gibbs,
Yeah.
because that fumble happened right after that fucking fourth down.
Hmm.
So that fumble might have not happened, and the Niners wouldn't have scored. They would have gotten the ball. You play some good defense, you get the ball back, and you're back up or something, But little mistakes like that, it just fucking fucked them up. So,
Yeah,
like,
the foot's on the pedal too much. Like you gotta take it off.
yes,
You gotta take it off sometimes and count your blessings. Hey, like let's get those 3 points on the board. At
yes,
least we're getting
yes,
points on the board. And then now the Niners, they're down even more, or whatever they were down at the time. And then now the pressure's on them, and they're making mistakes. They're
yes,
they're
exactly.
trying to get points on the board. Now they're making mistakes.
Yeah,
The pressure's
it's
on.
it's little stuff that like he's gonna have to recap on it, and like you say, he's gonna be on the hot seat. Like, yeah, you fucked up, but great season for the Lions. Not mad at them. Like they were
Hmm.
so close, to making the Super Bowl, which I believe they've never made the Super Bowl, right?
They've never made it.
Yeah, they've never made it. 1992 was the last time they were at a conference fucking final. So, I give them props. I give them props.
A
So,
lot of people are saying it goes, that was your one shot. You missed it.
like that, it's never gonna happen again.
It's not gonna happen again. That was your one shot.
You gotta wait another 30 years.
Yeah. You gotta hold up now.
Serious. Um, Besides Jim Harbaugh to the Chargers, we
Yes,
also
sir.
got Patriots. They hire ex-Browns offensive coordinator Alex Van Pelt as their new offensive coordinator. Not bad, not a bad move. The
Yeah.
Patriots need something now that Bill Belichick is out. The Browns played really good this season. Their offense, even that they were so banged up, they were winning games and stuff. So might be a good move for the Patriots and see what direction they start, heading to and stuff.
Yeah. What's it called? It the what's it called? I thought a lot of teams were gonna be like way more interested in Bill Belichick, to be quite
Me
honest.
too. Me too.
Even as an offensive coordinator, he has a good offensive mind.
Yeah.
And seeing people go elsewhere for their offensive coordinators, it's crazy, like
Yeah.
so it's
I
like
think everybody just thinks that he's done already.
yeah.
And I would have thought the Seahawks could have, tried to take him. The Chargers were another one that I would have thought they would have taken him. There's a bunch of teams that I thought like they're gonna be on it, but we haven't seen none of that. And well, a couple of them already got coaches and stuff. So it's like, damn, who's the
Yeah.
last team that's gonna be left that's gonna be like, all right, well, let's give Bill Belichick a try and shit.
Now I would have thought the Commanders would have gone Bill Belichick. They even
Also, yeah,
interviewed, even for an interview.
yes. I would have thought of the Raiders, because Tom Brady or whatever.
Yeah.
But we ended up hiring Anthony Pierce again. And to me, that's not a bad move at all. Because after we got him, the team like looked like motivated and they wanted him to stay. You heard Max Crosby and a couple of other players like really wanting him as their coach. So that's really good. When the players want you as a coach, that means that you're motivating the players to play 100. And like hopefully this season, like we look way better with him
Yeah.
as a full season with him. So we'll see what happens with that. But yeah, like I would have thought the Raiders would have gone for Bill Belichick if we wouldn't have gotten Anthony Pierce.
Oh, definitely. Or like if Pierce wouldn't have made that much of an impact, I thought,
Yes.
oh, maybe like he'll revert to like let's say offensive coordinator and then bring in Bill Belichick.
Yeah. No, or the linebacker coordinator because well he
Yeah,
was a linebacker, so defensive coordinator or something. But
like
yeah, he
something.
did do yeah, but he made an impact and he won the people. So like I'm excited to see him as a coach the full season and see where he could take us.
Yeah, I can't wait to see like A full season of him will do. Hopefully,
Yes.
it works out. Because I mean, the Packers they interviewed a lot of defensive coordinators after firing Joe
Yeah.
Barry, and that came out of nowhere too. Because Joe Barry, I felt like Joe Barry, uh, kind of saved himself the last couple games of the season, and in the playoffs also. I thought he saved himself from getting fired.
Yeah.
But the Packers probably were just like, something enough is enough, like we gotta go somewhere new.
A new route. Just,
Yeah.
start off fresh and stuff.
And they hired
Especially with your offense. Your
yeah.
offense is good. Your
Yeah,
offense
like
is really good. So
Packers offense is good, it's just the they had like first year players, second year players on the team.
yes.
They had nothing like basically Aaron Jones, AJ Dillon were the only ones that have been there longer.
Yeah.
Everybody else is brand new to the team. I mean, Josiah DeGuara has been there for a while, but I mean, he's basically gone this season already. Because Tucker
Yeah.
Kraft and Luke Musgrave, the tight ends, the 1 year tight ends, they actually played really good.
Yeah. Musgrave did a really good job.
And then
He played really good.
when he went down, Tucker Kraft took over and was scoring. He
Yeah.
was playing good. Aaron Jones was a good leader on offense. Hopefully, we'll see what happens with him in his future with the Green Bay. But I mean, AJ Dillon, I could see him gone. Honestly, I could see him gone. Uh,
Yeah, he didn't impact that much when Aaron Jones was out. And it
yeah,
was something that it was kind of surprising because he plays really good. And this year he didn't show it. Like he wasn't explosive or none of that.
yeah,
So yeah, I could see him, like that was his last year as a Packer.
yeah. Same here, and it's unfortunate because he's a fan favorite, but fan favorites don't get saved all the time.
Oh yeah, I know.
It's a business after all, and if they're not going to be producing like they're supposed to, I mean, what's the point of keeping them on?
Yeah, exactly. Look
The
at what happened
Packers,
with Derek Carr.
yeah, you know the Packers hired Jeff Hafley. He was a Boston College head coach as a
Okay.
defensive coordinator. I don't know much about him. I have to do my research and get back to everybody on how like what kind of like scheme he makes. I heard he's like he's a good defensive. He's a good coach. Like he's a good defense. He'll be a good defensive coordinator. But I mean, we'll
Okay.
see. I mean, I've never seen him before. I have to look at how he runs his defense. I
Yeah.
hope he could come in and fix some of the players. Pump them up. To want to play for him. Because like
Okay.
I heard Joe Barry, like a lot of players liked him. I heard a lot
Yeah.
of defensive players liked him. And the thing is that, I mean, I guess being liked by the players sometimes still like doesn't save you.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, that's for sure. That's for sure. So we'll see. He's gonna have to win, some of the players so they could be motivated to play with,
Hmm.
like his style and stuff. So we'll see what happens there.
Yeah, because I mean, it also like it's the players that need to do their part because Jordan Love, I heard, would hold like dinner like once a week at his house with all
Okay.
his off with a lot of offensive players and even some defensive players that wanted to go. He'll hold dinner at his house and stuff, and they'll go over film.
All right.
So it's like they're like, dude, this guy he's there, like for the team, like he's trying to help out, like
Yes.
trying to like get everybody together, and so they could play better. So
He's
that's the
trying to
kind
be
of
a good
leader.
leader, so
Yeah,
it's not
that's
bad,
I mean, I never heard anything like that with Aaron Rodgers. Like I never heard Aaron Rodgers talking
He
to
would
all
try to
these
take him to the
players.
retreat.
Yeah, like to his darkness retreat. Like,
yeah.
it's like let's all go to this darkness retreat.
uh,
Guy, I'm like, no, it's kind of weird, man.
yeah.
But yeah, like see, they don't they see him as a leader, and that's what you need on your offense, especially like with him being that young, in the
Exactly.
system, like. he proved, I don't know, he proved a lot of people wrong, and
Yeah, he did.
I
He
mean,
played
I
amazing.
can't
He
wait
played
for his
amazing.
second year.
Yeah, he played as a full season. He played amazing. There's nothing really bad to say because his numbers are there.
Yeah, they're
His
there.
numbers were there. Yeah,
I just hope uh players like Christian Watson just take care of their health and come back stronger, because he
yeah.
was a big letdown this season.
Oh
Big
yeah,
letdown.
yeah,
He had like one or
yeah,
two good games, and after that, it's just like he disappeared.
yeah. It was mostly Reed.
Yeah,
Was it
Jaden
Reed and
Reed,
yeah, and Dobbs.
and then towards
Those
the
were
end of the
like,
season, Dontavian Wicks.
yeah,
They stepped up. They
yeah,
showed
because
like, dude,
yeah,
like you guys are
Watson
all
wasn't
focused
there.
on Christian Watson, and I mean, we're all here. Like we're here too, dude. Like Jaden Reed, even when like I'll see that he has a hurt chest or something, and he'll step up and he'll still play good.
Yes, yes, yeah. He was one of those guys that like impressed me for the
Hmm.
Packers, as I didn't really like know a lot about him, but he made an impact where his name was out there because of that, because he played really good this season.
Yeah,
Then we got more news with the coaching. The Ravens promoted inside linebacker coach Zach Orr to defensive coordinator.
that was a guy I was looking at too. To be honest, as a to
Zach Orr,
get interviewed by the Packers,
yeah,
because that defense is good.
really good. It was really good this season. Because I know before the year before they've always been a good defense, but this year they stepped it up where they were
Hmm?
like either one or two of the defense. So like they really impressed me this year on their defense.
Yeah,
And
same here.
I always like looking at Baltimore games just because that's my second team that I like. So I would always keep an eye on. Yeah, their defense was fucking amazing this year.
Yeah, I always see that the Ravens have a good defense. You know, they always like show up, but they always choke in the playoffs.
Yes, yes,
Yeah, and I mean, it's not that the defense chokes in the playoffs; is that the offense also doesn't do their part.
yeah, yeah. And
Yeah,
that's what happened this year. That's what happened this year. Zay Flowers fucking up, Lamar Jackson fucking up. We didn't really see much of the running game. Like it was a lot of fucking just disastrous plays that they couldn't do shit. And
yeah,
I get it if it was an elite fucking defense you're playing against, but we can't really say that. Like we can't really say it was one of the top two fucking defenses you were playing against. Like you
yeah,
were the one that had that defense, and your offense just let you down. Like
yeah. Because
not much to say.
all season they were playing really good.
Yeah,
So it's like I always say, like teams could do so good during the season, but then once they get to the playoffs, is a brand new season.
yes,
They could be the number one team in scoring. They could be the number one team, the number one defense, and they could get their clocks cleaned.
yeah,
Like look at the Browns. The Browns had a really good defense all season, and then CJ Stroud just cooked them.
yeah,
Like we'll get like more into like what happened in the playoffs next week, but like you can't really you just when you get into the playoffs, you got to understand, it's a brand new season.
yeah. No, that's how you got to take it. That's how you got to take it, and um, yeah, like we'll see, we'll see. But we have one more news, and it's
Yes, sir.
the Commanders. They're set to hire Dan Quinn as their head coach from the Cowboys. He was the defensive coordinator, I believe.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, the defensive coordinator for the Cowboys. So the Commanders are set to hire him. We'll see if he makes an impact with the Commander team. Because tell you the truth, they're a letdown.
Yeah.
especially when they had good receivers that didn't live up to their name. Scary Terry, big disappointing, big
Disappointing.
disappointment this year. Yeah, this season he was disappointing. Um, they also got who is it? Dottie. What? No, Dotson.
Johan Dotson?
Another guy. Yeah, Juwan Dotson. Another guy that I expected more from him, and
No, yeah.
not really, fucking up there. And Sam Howell had a pretty good season.
Yeah.
It wasn't terrible. So it's like you can't blame it on the quarterback not getting yards or throwing those passes for you to get a fucking nice fucking game going. But yeah, we'll see how Dan Quinn does do as the head coach for the Commanders, and hopefully he turns that team around.
I hope so. There's he where was he the head coach of before?
Dan Quinn.
Yeah.
Dan Quinn. He used to coach. The last time he coached was the Falcons.
The Falcons, right? Yeah.
Yeah, from 15 to 20.
Yeah, there you go. I was like,
Yeah.
I wanted to say the Falcons, I just didn't want to look stupid.
Yeah, I don't want to be wrong.
I didn't want to be wrong and like, oh, the guy doesn't know what he's talking about.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, he had some good season, with what's it called, Matt Ryan,
Yeah.
and like hopefully, like let's see how he does. Like, hopefully, he has a good
I hope
season with Commanders.
Yeah, I hope he does good with them because I would like to see that fucking division to be competitive.
Yeah.
I hate right now just seeing that it's just either the Eagles or the Cowboys, neck and neck,
Oh yeah.
and then you got your two other teams that are just like garbage type of shit. So I want to see that division, have a good rivalry, just so they could take down the Cowboys easier, because I hate them Cowboys.
Yeah. Same here. Yeah, who doesn't?
But yeah, 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 exactly. If you're not a Cowboys fan, you pretty much are gonna hate the Cowboys.
So as we talk about the Cowboys, we'll get into some. There's been roster changes to the Pro Bowl.
Yes, a bunch of them.
A bunch of them, like a lot.
Yeah, and it's not just because they're in the Super Bowl or whatever. It's because that's expected. Whoever makes it to the Super Bowl, they will make it. But yeah, there's like injuries and shit like that. That a couple of players pulled out, and you got new faces that are gonna be in the Pro Bowl. That fun Pro Bowl.
Yeah, the one that everybody wants to watch. They should put
Yes.
it. You know what they should do? The NFL to make money off the Pro Bowl, because I know the NFL loves making money,
Oh yeah.
and everybody watches the Pro Bowl. And I mean, it's viewed way more than the Super Bowl.
Pretty
They
much.
should
Pretty
put it on
much.
pay per view.
10.99.
10.99, like will give you like some content, but like, and then you up it to like $60 to like actually watch the game. One of them is just you just hear the players, and the second one is you
Shit.
actually watch the game. Watch, people are gonna pay.
Serious.
But yeah, the game
People are
that
not gonna want to miss that shit.
the game that nobody watches, but everybody talks about,
Yeah.
the Pro Bowl. Uh,
You want to start off with who's replacing who?
we'll start off with our my quarterbacks and your quarterbacks, and then we'll move on to the next position, which is running backs.
Yes, sir.
So we got, as you all know, players that are in the Super Bowl are automatically replaced in the Pro Bowl.
in the
just
Pro Bowl.
because they don't want them to get hurt during the Pro Bowl or anything like that. So
Yeah,
they've been doing that for since the longest. So and then I mean Brock Purdy was one of your starting quarterbacks for the Pro Bowl. He's being replaced with Jalen Hurts. And then Dak Prescott, I'm not sure why he's being replaced. I think he just doesn't want to
it
play.
says injury,
Injury,
but
right?
yeah, it says injury,
Yeah,
but
his ego.
who knows? Yeah, probably.
So we got Baker Mayfield replacing Dak Prescott, and then Matthew Stafford, he's being replaced by Geno Smith.
Yes.
So basically, all three starting quarterbacks for the NFC, for the Pro Bowl are being replaced.
Yep.
How about?
And just in the AFC, we just got one, Gardner Minshew, but we don't even know who he's replacing. It just says to be announced. But I guess he's replacing somebody,
Yeah, wasn't Patrick Mahomes?
which I'm pretty sure is going to be him.
Because
They just haven't put him.
I know he's being replaced, but then I don't know who else might be replaced. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah.
Cool.
So it just says to be announced. I'm pretty sure it's going to be for Patrick Mahomes.
Probably.
Um, yeah. So we'll see.
We'll see who he replaces.
Yeah.
And then at running backs, we got Christian McCaffrey getting replaced by Jameer Gibbs. And I
Yes.
feel like that's a good replacement. Jameer
Yeah.
Gibbs.
Not bad. I'm not mad at it.
I still don't understand why DeAndre Swift is in the Pro Bowl. I mean, Kyron Williams, I mean, that's a good. It's good, but I mean, I don't know why DeAndre Swift is there. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
But Jameer Gibbs, congratulations, you're in the Pro Bowl. What about your running backs?
Running backs, I don't have nobody, I believe, for running backs. The only one it's a fullback, which is CJ Hams replacing Juszczyk.
Oh,
Um,
you sure?
and it's
Yeah.
just because of the Super Bowl. But yeah, there's no running back. It's just that fullback.
And then at wide receivers, we got. So we got Amon Ross St. Brown replacing AJ Brown. And then DK Metcalf replacing Mike Evans.
Yes. And for the AFC side, we got Stephon Diggs. He's replacing Amari Cooper for injury. And that's it as wide receivers
Jake Ferguson is replacing George Kittle for tight ends.
for tight
Jake
ends.
Ferguson
Okay.
had a really good season.
Yes. Yeah.
He stepped up for the loss of Dalton Schultz.
Yep.
And like Jake Ferguson, I mean, he's gonna be a hot tight end to pick up next season in fantasy.
Oh yeah, that's for sure. You have to look at them, especially if you like me. I usually get tight ends like later in the rounds,
Hmm.
and a lot of people tend to go first, second, or third round picking up their tight ends, which is always Kelsey, Kittle, Mark Andrews, Goddard. So that's a good one if if you know how to strategize your tight end, and still gonna give you those good amount of numbers for fantasy. That's a good one to keep your eye on. And I don't think he'll go like early in the rounds.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
think.
for
Yeah, I think people will overlook him like always.
yeah, yeah. And another one that played really good this year, Evan Engram, and he's replacing Travis Kelsey.
Oh, yeah,
He played really good this year.
with the Jaguars,
I
yeah,
was
surprisingly.
Yeah, because he's been hurt like, past years and stuff. But healthy, he produced his numbers. So that's another guy for fantasy next year. You want to stash him, at least keep him in your bench and stuff, because he was, a good solid tight end this year.
Yeah, and then at tackle you got Tristan Twerps. He's replacing Trent Williams because Trent Williams on his way to the Super Bowl.
Yep.
And this is
Yeah.
Lane Johnson is also gonna get replaced, but it just has it just says it doesn't say by who.
By who?
Yeah, because if they have a star next to the name, that means they're being replaced, but it just doesn't say by who.
Yeah.
Or maybe they haven't made up their mind if they want to play yet.
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, on this side we just got the guards. Kevin Saitler, he's replacing Joe Thuney from the Chiefs. And then we got Wyatt Teller, he's replacing Joel Bitonio from the Browns.
Yeah. Uh, for guards here, Tyler Smith is replacing Zach Martin, and at center, I'm not sure. Maybe Jason Kelsey will play his final what's it called
Final
final game because he did announce his retirement, right?
retirement,
Yeah,
yes.
and that's I mean, hey,
Which
like
it sucks.
it sucks, but he had a really good career.
Oh yeah. Amazing. Amazing guy.
Like I don't know. I know a lot of people have already heard the story of how he helped Travis Kelsey get back into college football. Because
To Cincinnati.
yeah, he was straight up like vouched for him. He's like, hey, like he's a good guy. Just give him a chance. Like,
Yes.
I'll talk to him. Like get his life right back on.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah, he's amazing.
Travis Kelsey, like will be missed. Like and hopefully he becomes an announcer. That'll be awesome. Like to be like a
Yeah.
commentator. He's funny as
Well, he
hell.
has a podcast, right?
Yeah, with his
He has
brother.
that podcast, yeah, with Travis. So yeah, for centers over here, we got Ryan Kelly from the Colts. He's replacing Creed Humphrey from the Chiefs. And then I think we go to the defensive side,
Defense.
which we got DeForest Buckner from the Colts. He's replacing Chris Jones from the Chiefs. We also have that's a defensive line. And then we have Will Anderson Jr. He's going to replace Max Crosby. And that's it on the AFC side.
Defensive ends, we got Demarcus Lawrence replacing Nick Bosa. Interior lineman, uh, our Packer, Kenny Clark is replacing what's it called? Javen Hargrave. So that's
Yep.
a good, having a Packer in the finally.
Yeah,
I
finally.
I mean, if I thought Jordan Love had a better season than Baker Mayfield,
That's for sure.
way better season,
Yes.
and he
The
also
only
had
reason Mayfield was in the fucking playoffs was because that division sucks fucking
it
ass.
sucks ass.
Yeah. Otherwise, he wouldn't have been in the fucking playoffs.
And it's like, how dare and then Geno Smith over Jordan Love? Like, really?
No. Plus, he was injured for some time. So, no.
Like, come on, dude. It's like Jordan Love. I think he deserved to make the Pro Bowl way more than
Oh,
both of
yeah.
them put together.
I agree. I agree on that one.
Like I don't know. It's I don't know what kind of voting they do, but I mean, I'm glad Kenny Clark is in the Pro Bowl.
Yeah.
Outside linebacker, same guys: Micah Parsons, Daniel Hunter, and Hassan Reddick.
Okay. Yeah, the only replacement I have for outside linebacker is going to be Jeremiah Owusu Koromoa. I hope I'm saying it right. He's from the Browns. He's going to be replacing TJ Watt due to injury for TJ Watt.
That's another
That's the only ones I
that's
have.
another good player that if he ever hits free agency, teams are gonna
Oh, oh,
go
for sure.
after.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Inside middle linebacker, you got Demario Davis replacing Fred Warner.
Okay. Yeah, I don't have any over here.
What about at
I
corner?
only got yeah, cornerbacks. No, there's nothing for me. They're all NFC, so take it away.
Darius Slay replaces Chadarius Ward in the Pro Bowl. I mean, there was a lot of 49er players
Yes.
in the Pro Bowl that are just being replaced.
Yeah. Which is I think is stupid. It's like fucking 20 Niner fucking players there. It's like calm down, like hold your horses. Like I know there some of them are really good, but there's other players that deserve to be in the Pro Bowl also, you
Yeah,
know?
I mean, they're good, but they're not that good.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
only because they come
So
from that team.
yeah.
And then, I mean,
And
everybody else is the same: the punter, play caller, place kicker,
yeah.
kick returner, long snapper, uh,
Yeah, I think those are
strong
all the ones
safety.
that are replaced.
Yeah, and then just special teamer Nick Bellore is replacing Jalen Reeves Maben,
Oh, okay.
basically probably due to injury or something. There's a lot of
All
due
right.
to injury replacements.
Yeah, like if they're not in the Super Bowl, I think most of them are injury related,
Yes.
unless they're just saying they have an injury and they're just like, "Fuck this, it's
Yeah,
over." You know, I ain't trying to be in the Pro Bowl. I don't really care about the Pro Bowl, just like we don't.
I know, right?
So we'll see. I probably watch a little bit of it. I probably just check out the skills challenge and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean,
But yeah,
it's
I'm not watching the whole game.
yeah, same here. Um, well, yeah, I mean that's those are replacements for the Pro Bowl. I mean, take that as you may. Like if you watch it, hopefully you
You enjoy
enjoy
it.
it as much as you can.
Make
Uh,
sure you're drunk while you're watching it. You'll probably enjoy it a little more.
it's on Sunday, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I'll probably watch it just to watch it, just because I
I'm
have it
going back
off.
to work, so I'll be at work.
It's
I'll probably, if
it's
there's
my last Sunday
nothing
off.
going on.
My last Sunday off before I start working Sundays,
Change your
Saturdays, and
schedule and
Sundays.
stuff.
Change the schedule, but
Yeah.
it's all good.
Yeah, I might just, watch a little bit or just watch the highlights at the end and stuff. But yeah, I might watch the skills challenge just to see, who and who are there and what new skill challenge fucking shit they got going on and stuff.
Yeah, on Saturday, I'll check out some of the skills challenge,
Yeah.
and we'll see what's up. But yeah, definitely. Any quick shout outs?
Well, just everybody that's been joining the live. We had Desiree, my boy Ricardo, my boy Guzman. We had your cousin Jeanette. Um, everybody that be joining the live, and no matter what, they're right there hearing our fucking bullshit and
Yeah,
stuff.
I know, right?
And everybody that still supports us and still fucking, no matter what, checks us out on YouTube, Spotify, checks out the IG lives. Everybody, appreciate it. We only have a couple of more episodes to do before,
We're going on a
we're
little vacay.
done. Yeah, we go on a little vacation, regroup, and by next season we go harder at this shit. And thank you everybody for supporting us. Through the season, every episode that they watch and shit.
Yeah.
You got any shout outs you want to give out?
A huge shout out to yeah, like all everybody that keeps on listening to us. Like all our bullshit.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
and,
exactly.
and a big shout out to my cousin German and his wife Carla. Their dog passed away a couple weeks ago. We just found out about it
Condolences,
today. Like I
condolences.
remember when they first got that dog. His name is Rocky, the boxer, and they had him
Okay.
for like for a long time as a rescue. I think it was a
All right.
rescue. But yeah, they had him for a long time. Like, I think he was like 14, 15 years old.
Oh shit.
And yeah, he lived a good long life with them, and he was always a good boy. So a good shout
He's
out
in
to
doggy
Rocky.
heaven now.
A
He's
big
in
shout
doggy
out to
heaven.
Rocky. Hopefully, like they're okay, and a big shout out to all you dog and cat owners out there.
That's for sure. That's for sure.
you know,
I don't have dogs. My little sister has dogs, but
yeah.
they're always around. So
But yeah,
fucking, and we don't just say bullshit though.
yeah,
We just call it like that.
we
We
just
try
call
to
it.
give you the accurate
We
news.
call it. We call it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
From our point of
I don't
view.
want them to be like, yeah, they are bullshitters. We try to give you as much
As,
accurate fucking news and pointers as we can
yes,
through our
sir.
knowledge, and I hope you guys enjoy it.
Well, hopefully you guys keep enjoying the show. Uh, we'll definitely have to do more giveaways next season. Maybe, hopefully, we do some off season episodes. We'll try to get you some informed with as things get better, and then when the draft comes along, we'll try to get you some information on that
Which is April, right?
on April.
Endings of April. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's usually around my birthday, so yeah, we'll get something going on for that, and
it's in
maybe we could
Vegas.
even do. Yeah, hell yeah, you already know, and
Yeah.
maybe we could even do some episodes after all that. If the NBA playoffs go on,
Oh hell
we
yeah.
could talk a little bit. We could talk a little bit since you're getting more into the
Yeah,
NBA
I'm getting
now.
more into NBA now.
Yeah, so
Well, we'll
we
do
could
some
do
NBA
some
playoff
NBA episodes.
episodes.
Yeah, and I know a bunch of people will like that. So yeah, we'll keep you updated anyways because we still got a few episodes left for our NFL season, like just us doing episodes, and we'll keep them updated. See if we end up doing some stuff for NBA and shit. And I
Yeah,
know
well,
Hollywood Joe would like to join us because he's a big basketball fan too.
we'll branch
So
out. We're gonna branch out into
yeah,
different sports.
yeah, we could have Jose with us and talk some shit about basketball and stuff.
Yeah,
And yeah, we'll keep them updated.
definitely. But yeah, from both of us right here, and in the Borrachos channel and everything, and thank you guys honestly for watching. We'll get you guys updated as much as we can with any changes to the Pro Bowl and also to the Super Bowl. And then
Yeah, for sure.
next week we'll get into like deep playoff talks because that's gonna be awesome to talk about. I can't wait to talk
Oh
about
yeah,
the playoff
we'll recap on the whole playoffs.
game
I
by
couldn't
game.
fucking I couldn't make it for the episodes for playoffs, but yeah, we'll do a good recap. And really get deep into it and stuff.
Yeah, well, we'll let you know from our point of view what we thought. Hopefully,
Yes.
you agree, disagree. Hopefully, you disagree with us, so you can comment too, give us your reaction, what you felt.
Oh yeah, for sure. Oh yeah, because I know a lot of people are not happy.
I know, right? But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and as always, we appreciate you.
Yep. And don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, all that shit.
Peace.
Peace out.